Junior Watanabe on my hey, Junior Watanabe on my Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Games Kids. Today, and only today, we are here to talk about Nintendo Direct. That's right, listen bro, it's been a hot minute. You know, it's September. It's that time of the year, my guy. It's that time of the year where we talk, we discuss, we speculate, see what's going on, bro. Bro, because here's my thing. There's a lot going on this time around. It's not like the usual time. You know, it's not like it's weird. I'll get into it. So yeah, obviously for those of you who don't know, basically it has pretty much been a tradition, except for maybe in 2015, people saw that Nintendo has had a Direct in September. Whether it's a mini, whether it's a partner showcase, whether it's something, Nintendo has always had some sort of presentation that happens in September to show off their future lineup and to show off that I don't mute my phone during these recordings. But yeah, usually September is the time for them to do a showcase. Now I know what a lot of people are saying, right? Like Fidel, like they already gave an overview trailer for Metroid. WarioWare is out, so there really isn't much that they can talk about. Wrong! You are wrong, and that's okay. I'm here to culture you, all right? I'm here to tell you about the process. First of all, yes, this fall lineup pretty much has all the trailers and stuff it needs, right? Pokemon does their own marketing on their side. They're gonna release their trailers for Diamond Pro Remix. They're gonna have their Pokemon Arceus stuff. They are going to handle that stuff, so that's on Nintendo. Metroid has pretty much gotten most of the massive marketing it can. It's gotten multiple trailers, it's gotten its overview trailer, it's gotten a bunch of like art. So much shit about Metroid is just out there now, and I feel like besides maybe a final push for the Switch OLED, right, or maybe, you know, another reminder to buy Advance Wars, there really is just Mario Party for this fall to get into. But there's a lot more they can talk about. We'll get into that right now. First of all, I kind of lightly touched on it. The two games we're missing information on would be Mario Party and Advance Wars for this year, right? Obviously these are two really dope games. They're kind of like, they're technically remixed in the sense of Mario Party is taking old mini games and old board games and they're putting them in this modern package. And I think we have yet to see two of the final boards. We have yet to see a few of the maybe extra side modes they're gonna add in there and stuff like that. So like I said, it's not gonna be some kind of crazy trailer for Mario Party Superstars, but there is going to be some cool info in there. I hope the maps that they're gonna show are maybe like some maps from maybe Mario Party 6 or 7. Maybe they go even further than that. And I would pray, like I know this is pie in the sky, but I would love a season pass for Mario Party Superstars. Like for me, that game is that should be the Mario Party for Switch. Okay, this is Mario Party Superstars. Every few months you're gonna get a map from a different Mario Party. You'll get, you know, maybe 5 to 10 extra mini games from other games. Like you can pull so much from the library of Mario Party games, and because most of them pretty much are console games, like it's not really that big of a worry for the motion ones, or even the ones that are motion. They can work with the Joy-Con, so well, even though you can use the Pro Controller, like they can find ways to make at least most of the mini games that have existed work, and I think they can do that if they keep giving that content over time. So Mario Party needs another marketing trailer in there. Now when it comes to Advance Wars, again, just a game that needs like a reminder trailer. Show me some of the new features, maybe show, you know, a map editor, show some stuff in there. Like I said, we kind of know what it is because it's a remake of 1 and 2. Very excited, can't wait for Advance Wars. We mostly know what's in there and what's going on with that. A few other things we could have this year, right? First of all, Smash, right? Obviously Smash character, the final Smash character, what's gonna happen? I feel like by this point we are late enough in September that they could have the Smash character in this Direct. Now for a long time I was thinking, okay, maybe if we have an early September Direct, we won't necessarily have a Smash character revealed in there. Maybe Sakura will save it a little longer because he did say the next character would be later, but they could reveal it and the character could be coming out towards the end of October or November in that sense. Because man, like I'm so scared, not necessarily in a bad way, of just like, fuck man, I don't want this journey to end. I know it has to. I know it's been too much good we've got, but like the journey ending, it's not cool, bro. I don't like it, bro. I don't like it. But yeah, so they could definitely fit that into a Direct. They could also show maybe finally some more Mario Golf DLC, because that game is just kind of bleeding. It really just did that. Like I'm so mad. I cannot express, I think, my disappointment with Mario Golf in terms of just the rollout of content, how they've handled it. I think it's been really poor. I don't really think they care about it too much instead of post-release content. I really liked what they did with Mario Tennis. To me, Mario Tennis felt like awesome at launch. It had its online, it's ranked and all that. Here they added ranked later. They've only had one character, only had one map. It's felt like it's kind of just like, yeah, we'll add a few updates whenever, and that's kind of it. I prefer roadmaps, man. Just give me a map of when you're gonna give me shit instead of me having to think like, is there gonna be something this month? Is there not? I don't know. And of course, the massive elephant in the room, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Bro, how is the second best-selling game on Switch that isn't a port, it's a new game, just not getting content? This game made you so much money, and it just sucks to see, because the biggest problem that this drought has with the Animal Crossing DLC is no matter what they do, so many people have moved on, right? Like, I know a lot of people are gonna jump back in when there's a big update, but so many people have moved on, like, regardless. Like, sometimes when you take too long with the DLC, it's a little too late, and I think that is the case with Animal Crossing. Like I said, if they do some cool stuff, they're gonna get a lot of people in. The game is still selling, so it's going to make money. It's gonna keep doing its stuff. But like, man, they need to, I really pray that whatever this next big update they do, which they said they're working on stuff, has to be something notable. Please, Sega, do not drop the ball in this game. This game is like really dope, and you're fucking up by not making some major expense. So I'm praying for that. They can definitely show that off in a direct. And of course, currently one of the heavy rumors going on is about Nintendo Switch Online. I'm sure you've all seen this going around everywhere. Game Boy Color seem to be the next options for Nintendo Switch Online to be added. You know, I'm actually really excited with this. I do have some issues though, right? So first of all, apparently no Game Boy Advance. I hope it comes maybe down the line, but that is a little bit disappointing. Now, I understand that like a lot of companies, you know, are making their own GBA game collections. You know, they're remaking some of these games on Switch, like with Advance and stuff. But like, man, GBA is such a great lineup. It sucks that we can't just have, you know, here is the Game Boy on Virtual Console, and it's just all the line. But you know, I'll take Game Boy Color. They have plenty of games like the Wario games, DK, Mario Land, Tetris, so much. And please, I know, listen, oh bro, where do I begin with this? I know Pokemon works in its own ways. You know, they can release, but like, bro, like, and I know a lot of people say, bro, the Game Boy is more than just Pokemon. I know that, right? But releasing a Game Boy Virtual Console is without Pokemon is like releasing a SNES like Virtual Console without Mario World. You know, that game defined that, like, that console, you know, that handheld, right? So it's like, I understand Pokemon Company probably wants to do their own thing and charge their own stuff, maybe for silver or gold or whatever, but like, you gotta have at least Gen 1 in there. At the very bare minimum, have that in there. Again, Game Boy games could be cool with the rewind features and the saves and maybe some multiplayer for them. I know obviously back then you need the link cable, which isn't practical, but to have online some of them would be really dope, or maybe some quality of life features would be nice in there too. But either way, cool stuff that we're potentially getting a Nintendo Switch Online update. If you think about it, I believe that like the 1-year anniversary of Switch Online is next week, so if we're expecting news around then, that could be when that happens. Again, it doesn't necessarily need a direct, but it could be in one. There's also the Switch OLED. I mean, like, we have a new Switch unit coming out now. Obviously this thing isn't the craziest deal, it's just that the handheld, you know, has less bezel, has the OLED, and has the bigger battery, right? But like, they definitely need like one more reminder of like, hey, this holiday, like, you're buying this version of it, and hey, it's launching the same day as Metroid on the 8th, so I could see them, you know, squeeze a little trailer for that in there, talk a bit about Metroid, and of course, third parties, right? Nintendo has plenty of third parties. We could finally get a Bayonetta 3 trailer that, you know, there was a recent interview with Kamiya where he was talking about how like, hey, we want to show stuff, but Nintendo's kind of telling us not to really for now. And obviously, there's so many stuff with Project Triangle Strategy or whatever else new exclusives they have. Nintendo always has like weird, unique third-party exclusives that they get there, or just like the general ones, you know, like Monkey Ball or Sonic Colors Ultimate, which just came out. But you know what I mean, like just all that stuff. Also, a lot of September directs give you info on Nintendo's early their early next year lineup. Because we really don't know much about next year. Like, we have Splatoon 3, which is like the big one that like we've seen gameplay about. I have no idea when it's coming. That could definitely get a big trailer, and maybe you know, it's gonna be announced for March or April next year. I could see that being one of their early year titles. And obviously we have Breath of the Wild 2, which we still don't even know if that's next year for sure. They said they are aiming for a 2022 release. I'm praying for it, but again, not hopeful that it's going to be early if they're already saying they're trying to aim for that. And aside from that, we really don't know much about next year's lineup, you know, and this is the perfect time for it, right? We know a Kirby game is 99.9% development. I mean, HAL has literally said their next Kirby game is going to be like a big project for them, and we, like I said, like we're really kind of in an empty zone in terms of knowing stuff like what's going on with Mario, right? Like, is it time for Odyssey 2? I feel like, you know, it's been, this fall is going to be 4 years since Super Mario Odyssey. I think, like, especially if they're making a sequel with that same framework and stuff, like, I feel like by next year, unless something has gone horribly wrong, which I doubt it, like, they should have an Odyssey 2 ready. 5 years for Odyssey 2, and you didn't even do DLC for Odyssey except like costumes and Super Luigi World or whatever. And honestly, one of the big ones rumored, right? Monolith Soft, they gotta have something ready. Now, the reason I also believe these rumors that they're making a Xenoblade 3, even if it's not necessarily Xenoblade 3 or something, like, it's been a while, right? Last year, we got Xenoblade Definitive Edition, right? But again, that was a B team that worked on Definitive Edition, not the regular A team. So if you think about it, the core team has basically had 3 years now since tournament release, and next year will be 4, which is plenty of time, because Monolith, y'all don't know, bro, Monolith, these motherfuckers work fast. They know how to, they are efficient, they're smart, they're really talented, they work fast. So totally, I expect this direct to either start or end with the next big Monolith project. If it's Xenoblade 3 and they bring back all the characters, like all the blades, like they've been saying, that would be fucking awesome. That could lead to a lot of emotional, you know, plot moments where they're reflecting on the characters that, you know, like they were with and all that stuff, and they could do a lot of fucked up, creepy, wild shit with that. That would be super dope. And of course, what is a Switch without another Wii U port, right? Obviously, we are running down the well now of Wii U ports. It's kind of like bleeding at the edge. Like, what do we have left? We really have like Star Fox Zero, which like Platinum has said they'd like to remaster, which could be cool. We have stuff like, what's it called? We got I'm looking at a list here because I'm not professional. Obviously, we got Xenoblade X, which is a big one. Yoshi's Woolly World, I don't think they're gonna do because they put that on 3DS. And like I said, like, we're really, I mean, I guess they could do Kirby's Rainbow Curse or something. Either way, like I said, we are definitely running dry in the well of the Wii U ports. There's not really many left, but I could see them still do something with that there. And we're getting near the end of that. But again, like, this is something I've said on Twitter and stuff like that. I want this direct, obviously, because, you know, I want hype reveals. I want something surprising. I want new stuff, maybe a new DK or anything, right? But, like, I think this is one of the few times where they don't necessarily need one yet. Like I said, they've got a full lineup right now. They had No More Heroes 3 in August. They had WarioWare just come out. Everyone knows about Metroid coming out next month. Super Mario Party, they could easily just drop a trailer on Twitter. Pokemon 10, like, their stuff. Advance Wars could drop a trailer. It's like, they are good for their fall lineup. Obviously, soon they need to talk about their early next year stuff. But like I said, for now, they don't necessarily need one, aside from us just wanting one because we're used to getting a September one. And I hope we get it. I'm here for the hype. I'm here for the energy. But like I said, I would not guarantee it this time around, but I fucking want it. And worst case, I just drop the Fidel Direct and we see what happens from there. Anyways, that's what I think. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what series you guys want to see from Direct. If I forgot something, which I probably did. What do you think? Do you think we're getting one? Do you think we're not? Also, Fire Emblem. We could see a new Fire Emblem. It's almost that. Either way, I'm excited. Let me know what you want to see. I want to see so much. Bro, I'm ready. All right, just give it to me or don't give it to me. It's fine. Thank y'all for watching. A comment, all that shit. Love you. Subscribe, all that jazz. I love you. Bye.